Brent is going to be raking this field. I have to unhook the tedder and go get the other rake, which is in next door. Oh yeah, and that's locked in there. Raking this morning, or we're going to be doing some raking this morning. I just left Brent in another field and he's going to finish that big one. I'm going to go do a small one that wasn't really very thick, so I'm probably going to be doing at least 4 rows into one, if not 5. This is part of what we're doing for somebody else and they want a little bit of the hay, so we're just trying to do everything for them that they wanted done. Like I said, it wasn't super thick, but it'll be decent feed. It's pretty clovery, so I'm going to see how close I got to actually getting this rake. Ready for this? Not even gonna be close. Oh wait! Oh, so close. Gotta push it back a little bit. There we go. So we're not gonna engage it, obviously, until we get over there. I lost my rake again. Brent likes the John Deere now, so that's what he uses. But I guess he's the boss, so he can choose. So this field is kind of back in the woods a little bit. It's a very beautiful spot. It's kind of like down over a hill. The rake is actually still engaged. I gotta shut it off. This is actually the part that we did. You guys would have seen us mowing this in the last video, or Brent was mowing it in the last video. I mowed this yesterday. We didn't tedder it because, like I said, it's pretty thin. There's no rocks except for a little ledge knoll right there. There is some cool old equipment down in that corner that I kind of want to show you guys. They did say that we could probably do it again next year and have all of the hay. And we could also, this part where you see all the goldenrods down there was actually plowed. And that's why it grew back like that. He said we could probably just plow it again and harrow it and then reseed it and we could have the whole thing. So if we decide to do that, that will be nice. So to engage this, it's got this little groove here. That means it's disengaged. You pull it up, turn it, and let go, and now it's engaged. It's actually like an L shape, so it goes down here, this wide section, and then it juts into that, behind all that goldenrod, and there was one area that was really good, so we did mow that. But everything else we left that was all weedy. Okay, so here's what I was talking about. There's a bunch of, I believe they're Heston PT7s. Yeah, that one you can actually see right there. It's a bunch of PT7s that he used for his, he had a PT7 and he bought a bunch of ones for parts, and he left them all down here, and he would just take parts off them when he needed them. He actually does have one up there that is completely fine. It just needs like a bearing or something, which is pretty cool. But they're only a 7-foot cut, that's why it's called a PT7. But I think it's cool to see all the old equipment. I forgot this, but we did hit a rock in this field, and I was trying to find it yesterday because we actually broke a whole knife clean off, so I figured it had to be a big rock. And I even hurt myself in the process when we were fixing it. I cut my palm pretty good, and I did see the rock, so I'm gonna pick that up and throw it in the bucket, and then just dump it in the woods so we don't hit it if we do this field next year. There it is. Wow, it's just kind of sitting here. It wasn't even in the ground. Just knocked you guys clean off the tractor. It's okay, you're fine. Good morning, guys. Yet another day. So yesterday we finished raking, I baled everything. We ended up getting like 25 bales, I think, yesterday. So all together we got 43. So pretty close to what I said. I said we were gonna get 40 out of the whole thing, and we were gonna have to give 10 to them. So we ended up getting 43. I dropped some trash because I was picking up around here, and I dropped some trash, so I'll pick that up. We have to go take a look at the baler because I think the bearing is gone in that runs the roller. The roller was like jumping up and down yesterday.
I just put the pipe on. I'll scrape this.
Okay. I wanted to show them what we got yesterday. Somebody sent us this tool chest.
Snap-on.
Snap-on tool chest. It's got a handle and wheels so you can roll it really easy. And I'll move it out of the way because he's going to scrape the walk and I don't want him to run over it. So you guys can see it. So you put the handle down, and then it's got these little things right here that you push ahead. You push it ahead and pull it out. So pull up, pull out, pull up, pull out. Like that. And then the top lifts up. Kind of hard to do with one hand, but it's got this top tray section where you can put stuff, which we have a hammer in there, which was also given to us. It didn't come yesterday. I didn't think it came a couple days ago. The tools came a couple days ago, and the toolbox came yesterday. Got a ball peen hammer, and then, let's see, I think I put them here, yep. A set of standard wrenches, 7/16 to 3/4 inch, and they're actually the ratcheting ones. Those are really nice, and you can reverse them just with this little lever instead of flipping the whole thing over, which is nice. So we got a whole set of those. Oh, sorry, actually 3/8 up to 3/4. We got a whole standard set of those, and then these really, really nice snippers. Those are also snap-on. A couple of punches. Yep, those are snap-on too. And then, let's see, I don't think I put anything in the rest of them. Also this torque wrench. Really nice one. And a pry bar. And there's actually another pry bar. I don't know what size this one is, if this is like a 24 inch, but there's a 36 inch pry bar that they sent as well, but obviously doesn't fit in the toolbox, so that's up there and I have to put that in the shop. So that is awesome. Thank you so much for that. We will definitely use the tools. We have to organize our shop. You guys have seen it. It's a complete mess. We've been waiting for a rainy day. We usually do that on a rainy day in the fall, and we just haven't had one yet, so it's a mess. Very nice. We're just waiting for that wash to get done in the milk room. Brent's scraping the walk and he's gonna bring in some sawdust. We're probably not gonna bed them right now. We'll do that later. Like I said, we have to run over and look at the baler because there's something going on. It baled fine yesterday. It's baled fine this whole year, which, thank God, because when that baler messes up, it can make haying 20 times harder. So I'm just really glad it's been working. But I noticed that it sounded really loud when it would run on the net wrap, and when I peeked underneath, because sitting on the Massey's an open station, but it's kind of like a very low, you sit kind of down in the tractor, and I can look right underneath the hood of the baler, and I could see the net wrap running, and instead of just running like it usually does, it just goes really smooth, and then it cuts and it stops. It's like bouncing up and down, and then when it cuts, it moves a little bit because it's just, there's something going on. Either the handle that's supposed to hold the net wrap tight is somehow coming undone, something's wrong with the brake pad, or possibly a bearing is gone in the actual part that does the rolling. So we're gonna go take a look at that as soon as he's done here. And then we have to go get some gas and a bunch of other things. Again.
Ready to go get something to eat?
Oh, we're gonna eat first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's check that baler out. Then we'll go get it might eat. I gotta take.
We need fuel for the sawdust truck, right? Or gas?
Gas for the yellow dog. It's gonna be hot today.
It is. It's supposed to be like 82 or 81 or something.
It's supposed to be hotter this weekend.
Really? Ugh, great.
Alright, let's go.
pretty good looking hay, isn't it?
Not bad. I'll just,
Pretty good. I do have to clean out the back of the baler again. That's pretty nice. Grease the chains. I gotta open the top. That's where the problem is, I think. Looks like a problem.
the other side.
This side over here.
All right, let me,
Here, you know what I'm gonna do?
What?
There's a little bit of a bale on there. I probably can wrap it. You want me to try it?
yeah, yeah.
So you can see what it looks like?
Yeah, you'll probably wrap
When it does it. I think it will. I think it was a little
under a,
just away from
yeah,
the
that'll work.
Also, when I was baling yesterday, the fire extinguisher fell off and lost the pin. So many problems. Ready? Oh crap. I gotta plug in the monitor.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wait,
No, that's, you got something going in there.
something's not right.
No, it's you got this block here is out some, you see?
Where? This whole thing here, you mean? That doesn't look like it's moved in ages, so I don't think that has anything to do with it.
Take it.
You know what it looks like it did?
What?
It looks like it shoved that cardboard tube, like it compressed it.
Really?
You can't even see the tube on this side. Toward you a little bit. Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's the
The
trouble.
roll's all screwed up. Come look at it over here. Don't back it too much. This roll is all screwed up.
Why they don't use plastic in them, I don't know.
I don't know why they would use cardboard, but it's got net wrap all over that pinch thing and no cardboard in sight. Way down in there.
Oh, it's all freaked out.
It's all screwed up. If that cardboard was out where it should be, that should be pressed right up against
Oh,
it.
wait a minute. Is this even turning? It acts to me like this thing's not turning,
What do you mean?
and that's why that's rolling on
Maybe.
like your brake is.
Alright, that's not on there anymore.
Yeah, I think it's just. Here, take it right out. We can't use this anyway. I wouldn't use it at all. You're gonna. It's
Alright, hold
a
on.
waste of $100, but what are you gonna do?
Okay, push it toward me.
Wow, look at that.
I don't think I can. You're gonna have to push it toward me a little more. I can't flip it. Wow.
Unless, is that bearing gone in that thing? Is that the reason? All right, push back on that.
When I snap it back,
Huh?
keep turning it, and when I snap it back, it should just
Yeah,
stops.
yeah. Try it again. And let me go the other way and try it. Which way's the thing turn?
In.
Yeah, it goes in. Let me try it this way, just for the heck of it, see what happens. Try it now. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with this. I think it's either roll or...
It's either the roll or this. Doesn't he have one of these? The guy who used to sell them? Doesn't he use one just like this? For his own stuff?
Yeah, I'd call
him. I hate to say it, but he's much more knowledgeable than the people that are doing the dealership now. They didn't even know what this was.
I'm starved.
They didn't even know what a fixed chamber baler was.
No. What?
Was it, what? Looks like it's ready to fly. Fly away. Bother us no more. Brent just went in to get some food. The only reason we're eating downtown we're actually at a gas station right now. It's pretty much the only store in town. There's 2 stores. But anyway, 1 gas station. So we had to get gas for the truck in order to haul hay today because it doesn't have any fuel. So that's what he's doing. I have a splinter, so I'm going to try to pick it out with some vice grips. I think it's hay. I'm not sure. I think I got it. Can you see it? Whoops. It's right there. It's a piece of hay.
Drinking milk, albeit chocolate. You just want
Whole milk. And it's our milk. Oh,
but we're still drinking it.
The natural goodness of man. And we're looking at the lake. All the clover's burnt right to a crisp. But it's taller than I thought it would be. Listen to that.
Let me hold it this time.
Oh, there's hay everywhere.
Yeah.
So Brent is headed up to the other field to get the other 6 that we need for them because we're giving them 10, so they've got 4 already. We're gonna take 6 over with the sawdust truck, dump them, and then we're gonna go back and get our 2 loads of hay that we haven't picked up yet. Somebody's driving my truck. I wore like this little spot right in the seat because I drive it so much, where the PTO handle is. Help if I had in gear, wouldn't it? There was 20 altogether in this bigger field that we did. So after we take their 6 out of it, we're gonna have exactly 2 loads. We could fit it all in a load if we had the grabbers on, but we still have the bucket bolted onto the Kubota because we want to spread manure when we're done doing this. And it's easier than just switching back and forth, which is why we really, you know, need another loader tractor. right, so we just finished everything. I dumped one load over there, kind of in front of the manure spreader and everything. And then I dumped the other load over here. Brent, I think, is bringing the tedder back, and then all we have to go back for is the new idea rake, I believe, is the only thing left over there. I think that's it. So now let's get that book and see if we can't figure out how that's supposed to work on the baler. All right, so I have both baler books here, the parts manual and the operator's manual, I guess. So we were trying to figure out what was going on like inside of these. So this is the side with the handle that cranks in when you're tightening the roll of net wrap. So this is that, I don't know what you call it, like a Teflon type plastic white thing that sticks out, has a screw on it. So if you take that off, behind that is this other piece, which apparently you only need, we'll go back to this book, you only need the part that we have, which is an extension, if you have a smaller roll of net wrap. So if you have, I think it's 52 inch, we use 48. I think you wouldn't need that piece that we have if you did the larger, longer roll of net wrap. So I think that's what that is. It's just basically an extension. So if you take that off, that's the part that has a bolt in it, and then you get this behind it, then in behind that is a bearing. So it spins really freely, so I don't really think that the bearing is gone, but it shouldn't wobble up and down like that. So we're not sure if something there is loose or something's going on with the bolts in here. So we're gonna take a look at that. This part on the other side, so this is the hub that the net wrap sits up against. Then you have a pinch ring and a bearing. That bearing is, everything's working perfectly on that side. It rolls good, it stops good. This right here is the brake pad. So when this bar is pushed ahead, like the baler is pulling in net wrap to wrap a bale, the brake pad is released and it lets it, we call it free roll. So it takes the net in. When that bar snaps back at the end of a net rolling revolution, I guess it goes around 2.5 times, I think it is what we have it set on. Once that bar snaps back, the brake is supposed to hold it, and everything there is working properly. So I don't think it's that side, but something might possibly be going on this side. So this is it put together, and this is it broken down. So we're gonna take a closer look at that and see what's going on before we start using that again. We did look at this and see exactly how we're supposed to be tightening everything, and we have been doing it not exactly the right way, but it's been working all these years. We always, I guess, I don't know who told us, but we've always done it the way of cranking it until it's tight and then going back one turn. But it actually says to go to like, till there's 2 millimeters between the crankshaft and the handle or something like that. So we're gonna do that instead. We're gonna have to get a different roll anyway, because that one I think is pretty much ruined. So, I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to dig deeper into that in the next couple of days and see if we can't figure out why it's doing that. We do have the girls inside and we're ready to start milking. They're just munching on some hay left over from this morning. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and comment down below. And subscribe, of course, if you haven't already done that. I did want to mention a shout out to Bill from Ohio. We got your letter. Very, very nice letter. We're so glad you're joining us and that you enjoy the videos. I did want to let you know that we did get your letter. And you did indeed get the right address. So I guess the only thing left to say is keep it real, keep farming, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.